Do forensics officers look into the lifeline of fingerprints? That's to say, a question of how long can a fingerprint be available before you can lift it. Then two, I am looking at a situation. The four of us or the five of us in the room have actually touched a crime tool. But upon touching that crime tool, it's one of us that used it. But all of our fingerprints are on it. How shall we determine the one that used it? Do we do odd man out kind of approach? How are fingerprints administered or that execution?
So when you're dealing with prints, we call them for us latent fingerprints. Why do we call them latent fingerprints? Because they are in latency. In others, they are in the process of being degraded. So they are latent. So and also secondly, they are latent because they are not visible the naked eye in those cases. So we need to do something about them to make them visible. But going to the question you're asking about the persistence, I think your question goes to the persistence of latent prints at a scene. So studies have been done, yes. The quicker the better. You get to the scene quicker, you get what you need fresh. But that doesn't mean that you cannot get a latent print 6 months later. Assuming we are here in this room, we touch that screen, we lock this door for the next 6 months, you may find that print there. Depending on how much subcutaneous fat somebody secretes on their fingers. Some people sweat more than others. So they deposit more than others. So it is the subcutaneous fat or the material that you deposited that leaves the rigid details. Those rigid details are the ones now we have to develop.
Afande Mubiru, add this just for the sake of understanding. Sheena there is the real killer. She used the knife, but I came and touched the knife. And so mine are the ones that are actually the most visible, or perhaps the last prints available.
Yeah, there's so many things that we have to bring into play, and this is part of the investigation. I'm not going to give you all the tricks.
No, you shouldn't. By the way, no, you shouldn't.
But I can give you a simple thing. You touch the knife. Okay.
I also.
Sheena is the one who went and did the act.
Yes.
Now there is a posture in which you stab. Okay. So there's what they call the orientation of the print. First and foremost.
That's right.
But also the other things we look at, how much of the DNA did you deposit? Where did you deposit these latent prints? Where did you deposit the DNA?
The sequential.
Also, if you put your fingerprint on such a rough surface, it may not be developed because it's a rough surface, so it's not visible. But if it's a smooth surface, it's visible. So you may use different techniques to approach. And also your narrative. That's why an interrogation is important. So when you go, when the CID takes up somebody for interrogations, sometimes they blame us and say, even the people who are bystanders, the police took them in to
help.
Now people say, but why did they arrest you when the bystanders? Sometimes we need these bystanders.
Actually, Emma Nambole will tell you, for me, I can't help police because they put me inside.
You need to help us. And by the way, putting you inside is also part of your safety. You may know something that may lead to your death. So we have to put you in custody for your own protection. Because you may know something that somebody is willing to kill you for in order to hide the crimes. So don't put a lot of resistance to this. In order that we are going to have to improve our accommodation for those we put in custody. So that's just another discussion.